the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Hornets out in Charlotte. Looking at Charlotte, they're coming in off a win in their last game against Indiana. They haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. After fighting so many battles to keep the Kings in Sacramento, they are set to open up a new arena for the start of next season. Shaq, you've been involved with the Kings. How big was this for the city?
Well, it firmly establishes the Kings in Sacramento for years to come. Excuse me, Shacramento. The design is great. It's going to be the first drop-top arena, indoor-outdoor arena. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I mean, unfortunately, the house that Kenny built is going down, you know, but it's a new state-of-the-art arena down.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest here at the Time Warner Cable Arena. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Cliff Alexander. A new phase in his career, playing today as a Sacramento King for a first time.
You know, that trade that you mentioned isn't making front-page news, but sometimes the best trades are the quiet ones. But I really believe this is going to pay dividends for this team in the future.
Yeah, you don't always have to make the huge splash to make the biggest impact. A lot of times when you can just fill voids and find the right role players, that can be equally as important.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Sacramento, Allison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then it's LeBron James and Bender. Walker against Collison. That's tipped. Walker goes in. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's James. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
The Kings shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Both free throws good from James. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Batum kicks to Williams. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Walker. Williams sets a screen for Walker to the inside. Jefferson. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Williams. Sacramento grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Now here's Collison. He had 19 points in the win against Washington.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
James against Walker. Misses the baby hook. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Indiana Pacers.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
Now here's Walker. 9-point game his last outing. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Feeds to Collison. Takes the 13-footer. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Jefferson. Hits the jump hook. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And he gets it to go.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Now the feed to Simmons. Jefferson, a screen on James. Here's Simmons. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Boy, Jefferson got really physical on that screen to help set the shot up.
And here is LeBron. Teardrop shot, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that
He may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
It's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Jeremy Lin is out there with Harrison. Then it's Sanders. Then it's Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Now here's Gay. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Right against Len. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Picked by Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. No dice from 9 feet out.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Outside, Lin. Pass to Harrison. Picked by Zeller. Here's Harrison. Kicks it to Zeller. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. There's Lin with the 3. Charlotte again missing. Kings leading now by 4. There's the screen. It's Gay with the drive. And it's Gay again missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Cody Zeller, shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Kaminsky is checked in for Larry Sanders. He hits both from the stripe. The Kings have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Wright kicks to Gay. He dishes it to Christmas. There's a screen. Six to shoot. He kicks to AC. Wright with it. And it's Lynn picking him up. And he gets it to go. Hornets trail by 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the right side. Now here's Kaminsky. T right on him. Lynn against Wright. Charlotte no good that time either. Sacramento leading by 5. Pass to Christmas. Gay dishes to AC. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And he gets the bucket.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Wright. The dish to AC. Pass to Gay. That one wide left. Lynn against Gay. Zeller, a screen on Gay. There's Lynn with the 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Kings lead by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
You know what jumps out at me? Their efficiency on the offensive end. They shared the basketball. Good shot selection. They showed a lot of patience, and that patience will be tested the rest of the way.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Their transition game was really strong. It really fueled them, gave them a big injection of energy into their offense. If they can maintain that fast style in the second half, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
On the court for Sacramento, Allison runs the point with McLemore at the 2, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Cauley Stein and Bender. Now here's Collison, following the miss by Kemba Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Batum. Williams kicks to Walker. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Hey, Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now here's LeBron. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 7th in field goal percentage, 7th in three-point field goal percentage, and they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
And as for their field goal percentage, I think their offense did a great job of just not forcing the issue, really sticking to the game plan, attack the middle, and that's what put them so high on the list of the league's most efficient teams.
And both free throws good for James. Hornets trail by 7. Walker with it. Jefferson, a screen on Collison. Walker the pass to Jefferson. Dishes it to Batum. And a wide open look for Walker. Buries it from 3-point range. Walker's got 5 now.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep, McLemore. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. McLemore's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Now here's Jefferson. It's deflected. Williams dishes to Simmons. Goes back up. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. He's off on the 2nd. Hornets trail by 8. The pass to Batum. Williams has a screen for Batum. He feeds it to Williams. Nails it from the high post.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And the Kings shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
Checking out some numbers here for Collison. Last year, getting it done. 8th in three-point field goal percentage. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, I tell you what, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets a good look.
Walker's shot is off. Kings leading now by 6. Collison kicks to LeBron. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Great touch on the 16-footer. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Cauley Stein. There's 53 seconds left in the third. The drive by Collison. Baseline J on the way. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. He has 7.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And so here's Charlotte. The Kings getting the bucket. Walker, clock at 4. A beautiful reverse layup. Walker's got 7 points.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. Leaner from distance, and that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. The Kings on top. They lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Kings leading now by 8. Kidd, Gilchrist, and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Batum, and it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Batum. Sacramento making their last shot. Jefferson setting the pick for Batum. Walker against Collison. Lets it go from 11, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 9 points now in the game for Walker.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here's Walker following the basket by LeBron James. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Gay passes to James. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the inside, Cauley Stein. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. Hornets trail by 12.
Timeout. Start it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me, show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Walker. Feeds to Jefferson. It's deflected. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Collison with the ball. Gay with it. He's picked up by Walker. And that one's good by Gay.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
That's tipped, and he's able to get it back.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Collison kicks to LeBron. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Walker. the Hornets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Bender's checked in. Here's McLemore. Outside Collison. Down low. Batum with the steal. And Simmons kicks to Walker. And that one's good. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Bender, he's guarded by Williams. And there's the feed to McLemore. The kick out to Collison. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Kings.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Collison kicks to LeBron. To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And the dunk by Jefferson.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets, there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And the Kings lead by 15. Outside, Walker. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by...
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we... LeBron James.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal,